when he feels like the offense is a little down, he can run off 8 straight points. So, oh wow. Yeah. Wow.
Another day, another box coaching episode. 3 games late, man. What a chill day it was today. We got to chill, watch some cool basketball. A great game between the Nets and the Blazers. The Kings are fun. Kawhi returns. Let's talk about it, man. And in what was the best game of the night, 100%, since there were 3 games. Wow, so crazy, right? The Nets beat the Blazers in one hell of a game. We had the best game from Ben Simmons in 2 years, or however long it's been, as he had 15, 13, and 7 on 6 of 6 shooting in 32 minutes with 1 turnover. He made some free throws down the stretch when they tried to hack a Ben. Great stuff from him. It was great to see. I'm happy to see that, especially after the KD interview where he said, you expect us to win because they have number 7 out there, and, you know, the drama and everything about leadership and some Ben, you know, drama if, you know, they question the love of the game from him. And, well, it's been a rough couple of days, couple of games for the Brooklyn Nets. They responded in the best way possible, as Royce O'Neal turned into Magic Johnson. He had a triple-double, 11, 10, and 11, and some of the passes were incredible. He hit the game-winning tip-in. KD was KD, 35, 8, and 3. He had too many turnovers in a way, but he was great. 59% from the field. Hashtag come home, Kevin. I'm just joking. Yuta Watanabe, shout out to him. Even though he's minus 10, he made the clutch 3s down the stretch. 27 and 2. What a player he's been for him. As much as you want to, you know, say some of these players are not good enough, he's been one hell of a find for him. Steph Curry struggled today, which doesn't, you know, sit well with my agenda, but whatever. But good win for the Nets. And the Blazers, well, it happens. Well, kinda what we expected from them earlier. They got off to a great start, as they are right up top the Western Conference, with Dame Lillard today 25 and 11. He struggled from the field though. Anthony Simons, he shot pretty alright, but his defense wasn't up there today. Shaedon Sharpe, shout out to him, he was sensational. Man, does he look good, does he look confident. He seems like one hell of a player to be, and already is, as he's shooting incredible efficient. He can put the ball in the basket. He's defending pretty okay for a rookie, especially. Very impressive, Shaedon Sharpe. Jeremy Grant had his worst game as a Blazers, as you know, he had one hell of a week last week, but this week he struggled. Happens for the Blazers. Then we had the Kings, who are now on a 5-game losing streak, as they destroyed the Spurs, especially in that 4th quarter. And this was a fun game to watch. The Kings are really fun to watch, and this was a really fun game to watch, as the Kings are really fun, even though the Spurs were missing Keldon Johnson, which is, you know, not great, and also Doug McDermott. They still have some fun players, Devin Vassell especially, who was great today, 29 points. Jakob Poeltl, Trey Jones, some cool players. Jeremy Sochan, who, man, he is one hell of an energy guy. He makes some crazy good plays when he's on. Shout out to him. He's one hell of a rookie. Isaiah Roby also today was good. So it was a fun up and down game, as the Kings just got separated at the end of the 3rd, start of the 4th quarter, never looked back. It was kinda over by then. Just a blowout, as De'Aaron Fox continues his all-star season with 28 points, 8 assists, 73% from the field. His shot selection is so improved. He takes the 3s that he needs to take. He takes them in rhythm. He takes them because he knows he has to take them sometimes, and he picks his spots perfectly. His mid-range is money. I love what I'm seeing from De'Aaron Fox. Every aspect of the game. His defense looks better. Great stuff from him. Malik Monk was today the spark plug they needed off the bench. 26 points. He's a bucket off the bench. He's kinda becoming another Jordan Clarkson, if I have a comparison. Trey Lyles was solid. Domantas Sabonis, even though he was much better the last week, he was pretty solid also today. Harrison Barnes is finding some stripes also. Kevin Huerter, even though he didn't shoot well, he's also been more impressive to me in, you know, his approach. His defense is getting a little better, and the defense might come around for the Kings, as you know, the offense is so good. The defense is still kinda somewhere in the middle, but I believe with time they could actually improve in defense. You know, to be around the top 15, maybe top 10, top 15 defenses in the league, which would be great. But we'll see. We'll see with the Kings. I don't want to make too much overreactions. They were great today. Shout out to them. And last but not least, we had the return of Kawhi Leonard as the Clippers barely get through the Pistons, who are still without Kate Cunningham. And well, this game was a rough watch. It was up and down. It kind of felt like the Pistons could win it, but then the Clippers got on a run in the fourth quarter. They never looked back. It was still pretty close, but never felt really close. Even though Jaden Ivey shot, 8 of 21, I was really impressed with him. Still, I like him. He's gonna be good. He's just, a rookie, so obviously there were some mistakes, some things you don't want to see, but as long as he keeps playing hard as he's playing, I will think he'll be fine. Bojan Bogdanovic, we all know he's great. He signed the extension. He's supposed to be the guy that brings them, closer to something. Jalen Duren was great today. I want to see more minutes from him. I just playing 30 minutes, man. Just give him 30 minutes. He looked great out there. He had a great dunk. He played some solid minutes. He even made some free throws. Otherwise, obviously, the shooting is still a huge problem for the Pistons as well. 6 of 31 will just not cut it. And, well, 37%. 6 of 31 will just not cut it. The 3-point percentage is bad. They don't have many shooters. You can, Bojan Bogdanovic is a great shooter. Sadiq Bey is somewhere in the, he's a very streaky shooter. Jaden Ivey is somewhere in the, he can kinda shoot, but do you trust it really? And well, off the bench you just got players who are somewhere right there where you're like, are they a good shooter? Are they not a good shooter? They need something to do with that. Then we have the Clippers as Kawhi returned. It was rough as I said, but they get it done as Reggie Jackson was great today. Marcus Morris makes tough shots when he needs to. And I guess Norman Powell was solid. Even though he was bad defensively, but at least he made some shots. Kawhi was, it felt great, but he couldn't make much shots. It was weird, but he played 24 minutes, which is a great sign. It's obviously a long road back, as he said, I think, as the team said, but he was back after missing 12 games and one hell of uncertainty around him. And it's still one of the weirdest cases, as we all know Kawhi, can be really great, but the injuries... Is the knee actually, is there something more wrong than we know? I don't know, but I hope Kawhi is gonna be fine. He was fun to watch even though he struggled a little bit on offense. He still made some really cool plays. Hopefully we'll see more of him throughout the season now. Hopefully there are no setbacks as there were, just 2 weeks ago essentially. And the Clippers need to get better at everything, but they got a lot of time. And if Kawhi is finally not in and out the lineup, mostly out the lineup, I believe they got something to look forward to. And then wraps it up today. Some chill slate. Tonight we got some banger games as we have the Bucks and the Sixers. Giannis against Embiid. That should be great. We have also Mavs, Nuggets, Jokic, Luka. I think Jokic is playing. I didn't read anything about that. Pelicans, Celtics. Should be also fun. Suns, Jazz could be really fun. And I have to watch my Warriors. Hopefully they somehow get it done against the Knicks. But man, am I not confident. I'm not confident against the Knicks, man. Rough times. Rough times. Yeah, then wraps it up. I'll be here to cover them all. And I'll see you all with another Box for Watching episode tomorrow.